o'clock, isn't it? Am I right? It is 6 o'clock, team. So I'm going to start the agenda. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Happy New Year to you all on this really warm evening. Yeah. Okay, straight on to the agenda. Section 106, remind you about that. Has anybody got any issues with that? Doesn't look like it. Any disclosures of interest? No.
On that aware of, Chair.
No business not covered by the current forward plan and no special urgency. No references from committees, no recommendations from scrutiny and no petitions. So we go straight on to the business items. Item 8, setting the council tax base. Over to you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
This is a briefing note for setting the council tax base. Setting the council tax base is a statutory calculation required annually in order to calculate the council tax for the following year. It must be set by the 31st of January 2024. As this is a technical paper, an overview of the tax base calculation is as follows. It takes into account every property banded on the valuation list as at 2nd of October 2023 and is adjusted for the following. For growth, occupation of each property based on 2 adults, discounts and exemptions, premiums, the adjustment for the level of council tax reduction and an estimated collection rate. The result is then averaged and expressed as a Band D equivalent figure. Within point 5, there is a reported increase in the number of empty homes for more than 6 months. This is mainly due to the range of unoccupied new builds at the time of counting and is therefore expected to reduce considerably. As shown at point 9 of the report, this year's calculation is showing positive growth in the tax base, an increase of 1,465.85 over the figure for the previous year. This is due to the growth in the borough and a reduction in the number of people claiming council tax reduction. The breakdown of the adjustment is shown at point 18 and includes a 4% provision for delayed or failed collection. The collection rate has been increased to 96% to reflect a reduction in the challenge posed by the cost of living recession linked to recent inflationary decreases. The recommendation is to set the council's net council tax base for 24-25 at 56,224 Band D equivalent, as calculated in accordance with this current regulations, local authorities calculation of council tax base regulations 2012. Due to the ongoing recovery of the local economy from COVID-19 pandemic and the impact of high inflation and interest rates on the local economy, a council tax collection rate of 96% is proposed for 2024-2025. Thank you, Chair.
Rob, are there any questions? Tom?
On the figures you've got down there for empty homes that have been empty more than 6 months, is that the maximum we can charge them, or is there more money we can charge them to encourage them to fix those houses back into use?
My understanding is the maximum, Dev. That's my understanding.
That's the maximum we can charge.
Yeah, some of those homes is because they are newly built properties, so still they have been sold, but tenants or owners are moving in. So yeah, so the cushion there maximum is 6.
I'm more interested in the long-term empty older properties than new ones. I can understand with new ones.
Yeah.
Is it no more we can charge them to the long-term empties to encourage them?
I can go back and look at it. So if there is any things which you can do, yeah. Okay.
Whatever it is, Chair, I think we should be charging whatever the maximum is to encourage people to fetch those properties back into use.
Agree, Tom. Yeah, let's have a look at it. Yeah. James?
Yeah, just on that point, because I know that it's a problem being faced in Cornwall and Devon with the holiday homes and the second homes. And if it's not, if they're empty or they're not a primary residence where they're charging multiples of the council tax per year, is to try and discourage it. So I think it's something we could definitely worth exploring.
Let's see if we can charge a bit more, Carrington. Yeah. Anybody else? We happy to agree the report? Thank you very much. And I apologise, I missed the minutes. So can I get you to approve the minutes for the 4th of December, please? Thank you very much. Now move on to item 9, and that's over to yourself, James.
Thank you, Hazel. So this is just a quick update on the work of the Town Centre Strategic Board. Following Council approving the Town Centre Master Plan in July 2021, the principles of the Town Centre Strategic Board were established with key stakeholders to ensure the principles of the Master Plan and the general coordination of the Town Centre partners were being overseen. The Council Executive approves this group was to be set up at a meeting of the Executive on April 25th, 2023. And this is just a quick update on the Board's meetings and progress. A copy of the terms of reference is appended to this report, which outlines the purpose and rules of the Board. Since then, there have been some additions to the membership, namely Historic England, Natural England and Environment Agency, to provide some broader representation across the Board. Personnel changes include myself replacing Sian, Jeremy Cleave as Corporate Director of Inclusive Economy replacing Nicola Monk, and has met 5 times since its inception, so May 2022, September, February 2023, June the 6th, 2023, 20 September 2023. There was a meeting due in December, I believe, but it was moved back just because it allows some time for some business to develop, so I think we're looking to reschedule that anytime soon. The Board is engaged in various pieces of work, that includes discussions on the stage, Power Court, development of the master plan, and implementation of the Town Centre delivery strategy. Significant involvement and research work on Town Centre street activities has been conducted by the University of Bedfordshire, culminating in the Town Centre Partnership Group to consider the matter in more detail. There have also been discussions on Article 4 directions in the Town Centre and their implementation. I'll leave it there because I think I'm going to chuck over to Toby now to talk more about the Town Centre delivery plan.
Yeah, the Strategic Board has been helping recently start our Town Centre delivery plan. They endorsed, we looked at something by the Institute of Place Management's 25 factors, which is a set of individual factors that show what makes a town centre sort of vibrant and improve its vitality. The Institute's looked at over 200 metrics and says there's only 25 that any area can really make a quick and easy adjustment to improve that vitality. So we took those metrics to a business forum, with the bid, we set up a stakeholder session to have a consultation and workshop session on those in November to help understand what priorities we feel there are locally within that stakeholder group. We're going to extend that out to other stakeholders shortly, but that will sort of form the basis of prioritising what are the quick, simple things we can achieve in our town centre to improve its vitality. And that delivery plan aims to sort of fill in the gaps from the big strategic piece of the master plan down to the smaller, more day-to-day parts of our town centre, such as street cleaning, appearance, how shops work together, how we programme events and things like that. So the team will start developing that once they've concluded their research and understanding. Thank you.
So I just wanted to add on to that, for those that don't know, Toby is actually planning on moving on to Pastures New very soon. I just wanted to thank him for all his work he's done in the town and on the Town Centre Master Plan. So thank you, Toby.
Yes, I wasn't sure whether it was your last executive, but I believe it might be.
It is my last executive, and when we did the master plan, the university didn't want to step forward and do a master plan for their university. So they've offered me the chance to go and help master plan their campus so I can finish off the last bit of the town centre. So I'll still be very, very close and still be pushing that they help fulfil the 2040 agenda as well.
Well, as James said, thank you for all the work that you've done. You've done an incredible job and we will miss you. So thank you very much on behalf of everybody here and the council. And we wish you well in your new job, Toby.
Thanks very much for all your support and help over 9 years. Thank you.
Okay, are there no other questions on this? So are you happy to note the report? That's all we've got to do tonight, okay? We're moving into private.